And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the start for the White Sox, Sean Burke.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get underway, Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
Yeah. He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Ball.
And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Diaz on at first, nobody out. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties. Just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air to left center, Acuna should have this one. He makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
Richie Palacios digs in now. Palacios launched a homer in his most recent game. This one in the air center field. Acuna under it. And that is that. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back here on the south side, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Nick Martinez. What should we keep an eye on here? Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
42, Chase Maidra.
Swing and a bouncer towards third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. It gets down, base hit. And a man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Yep.
Just
that's the ball.
missed.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
The designated hitter, Andrew.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle, and you get 3 swings.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Munetaka.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami. And first offering is fouled off. Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox, and that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Murakami around third. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Ball 1.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the second on the south side. It's the White Sox 2, the Rays nothing. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Gavin Lux. 0 for 4 in the win last night. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Batting 7, the catcher, Hunter
Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next pitch is downstairs. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Grounder might be 2. Montgomery to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Back at right field, bottom of the inning, Reese McGuire steps to the plate for the White Sox.
McGuire.
That one in the dirt, ball 1. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. Out front, rip foul. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tap back to the mound. Over to Diaz. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Sam Antonacci swings through it for strike 1.
That's a ball.
1 away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the second baseman, Chase Meidron. That one fouled hard the other way. Antonacci, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2.
Ball.
In the dirt, throws to second, and he's out easily.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
On a line out towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th in 1997, the 50th anniversary of Robinson's Major League debut. Simpson not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Oh, he throws it away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Taylor.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Man at first, nobody out. Now at the plate, Taylor Walls. Popped up. Montgomery in position. And there's one away. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number. And Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flopped, switching from 24 to 42. So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz will hit next. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Yeah, they get the out. Most people don't know that the idea for players to wear number 42 started with Ken Griffey Jr. He's the one that went to Bud Selig in advance of them eventually retiring number 42 in 1997.
Such a great story.
Center field. Acuna moving under it. And that is that. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3, the Rays nothing. You're watching Tampa Bay here on the south side as we go to the last of the third. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Martinez back to work.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
One up, one down.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
Benintendi up here.
Ball.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.
Here.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Got him. Now 2 out. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. He doubled home a run at his first AB.
Outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a ball popped up. Martinez. And that'll do it. Chi Sox held in check here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. on to extra
Leading off for
innings.
Tampa Bay,
Junior
the third baseman,
Caminero
Junior
stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think, this man's just out here breaking calculators, Singy.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Hayes flashes the leather on the run and catch. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. The White Sox leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up. My draw under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Jake.
Now here is Jake Fraley. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here. They trail it here 3-0. Back here on the south side, bottom 4, Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Vargas.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Digging in, Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Reese McGuire.
Here's Reese McGuire. A double and a run scored his first time up. There's the strike. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that is foul. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lined into right. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing the cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
On the ground to third. Play made, that ends the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. White Sox 4, the Rays nothing. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Gavin Lux.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Slapped foul. And a base hit into right center field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Hunter Fiducia.
Hey, question. If you had to pick because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, for Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
0-2 now. Popped up. Montgomery takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Simpson.
One out man at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chandler Simpson. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Walls in the box now. Take strike 1. How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to. I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers, is
right.
It's pretty awesome. That one is. But I also would be interested in looking.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Base hit, center field. Headed for the plate. He will score. They're on the board, 4-1.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So the batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now, 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Splits the plate. Strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Left field. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 0-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Mydroff in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Foul ball.
And the 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh,
No.
He doesn't get the call. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Just a slow ground ball this time. Aranda on to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
The shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Ball.
And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the White Sox,
Andrew
the designated
Benintendi
hitter,
up to the plate.
Benintendi.
Two quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. The White Sox leave one, but they lead it 4-1. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Junior Caminero digs in now.
The third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Just
no.
missed. That smash towards center. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder.
At the plate, Richie Palacios. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the
Jake
right
Fraley
fielder.
now at the plate.
Fraley.
Fastball for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-1, and there's a foul ball. Palacios off of first with 2 away. And that one almost hit him. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. The Rays strand just the 1, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now for the
Bay,
bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Mason Engler. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Murakami.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and a foul ball. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Vargas in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man at second.
No. Ball 2.
Up and in, ball 3. Base hit center field. Murakami coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man at first. Now it's going to be Austin Hayes. Has grounded out a couple of times. Hayes in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
No, that's a ball.
Just missed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2-2 now. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it. There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
No outs, runners at first and second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. Taps softly to the right side. Aranda. Safe.
Safe.
Good effort, but now the bases are loaded.
the center fielder, Luis
Didn't exactly
Angel.
square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Luis Angel Acuna step in the air to left center. Simpson on the move. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Relay throw.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Antonacci in the box here. Lets that one go. Ball. 2 on, 1 out. That one's in there. And 1-1. Changeup on the corner at the knees.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double.
Bounced up the middle. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Maidroff. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Maidroff wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Liner, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The relay throw. Safe, not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. So they're at the corners now. Now a chance for Colson Montgomery. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup. This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Just missed it. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. We're through 6 full. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Right through there for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jonathan Cannon, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Schultz also throwing. Fouled off left side. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game. Looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Walls in the box again. Takes a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two down, nobody on. Two now. In the air, right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Seymour.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Got him. Now one away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Vargas batting with 1 down, takes a strike. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder,
Austin Hayes will hit next.
Hayes.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-1. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 12-1.